Welcome back to the Hoof Football Podcast, Season 2, Episode number 7. Today I'm joined by Josh, who was late again, Lewis, and Charlie. How are we doing, lads? Charlie, you got a whole kit on. You're doing well right now, aren't you?
Mate, we are flying at the moment. Back to back to back wins. Got a great win against Birmingham. That was just that had everything in that game. Own goals, red cards, fights. It were brilliant. And the recent game against Leicester, I think, was I didn't expect us to win that game, especially when we weren't even starting McBurney, but it just showed that we didn't even need him. And
Mm.
all these teams that have parachute payments not doing well against us.
I mean, they're not doing well against anyone, really, are they?
No, no. To be
They're
fair, they
all.
had a great season
It's great
as
fun.
well.
I'm loving it.
Sheffield United as well.
Yeah. You doing all right, Lewis?
Yeah, not too bad. Chelsea obviously won 5-1 the other night in the Champions League. Yeah, we got the first time where three teenagers have scored in one Champions League game or something.
Nice.
So yeah, life's going good for Chelsea at the minute. It's just that we're very up and down, so I don't know what the weekend's going to hold when we play Sunderland. So we'll see.
Well, hopefully you're going to win. You didn't get another red card, right?
No, we didn't get one. Ajax got one. We got one in the last game.
Well, then, you've stopped the rot. You've stopped the rot. And speaking of rot,
Yeah,
hello,
stop
Josh.
the rut.
Um,
Hello, Ben.
Burnley.
Yeah,
Actually, to be fair, you won against Leeds, didn't you? So,
yeah, we beat Leeds. Probably weren't a better team, but
ruined
still
my
beat
fantasy
them.
team. I had Joe Road on.
Yeah, sorry, pal.
I'll let you off.
But yeah, you beat the teams at home. Like you make it a fortress. Look, we've gone and beat Sunderland. We've gone and beat Leeds. That's what
Wolves
like
next, right?
Wolves on Sunday.
Is that
So I
at
can't.
Molyneux? Or,
Yeah, Molyneux.
I mean, you should win that regardless. They are
Yeah,
dreadful.
we need at least a point there.
Mm.
We can't come away empty-handed.
I think if you
Because
win that, they're down, probably.
yeah, probably because we've lost to Sunderland as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
So.
And Leeds.
But yeah, exactly. You can't be losing all against your relegation rivals, can you?
No.
So
Well,
I can't wait to go to Birmingham on Sunday.
we have a great time, mate. Have a great
Yeah,
time.
I will. I will.
Well then, today we're talking about the MVP slash unsung heroes of the Premier League this season. Now it's not just like an underrated player; it's someone who's integral to how the team functions. And this idea was born out of me and Lewis watching the dreadful West Ham Brentford game last Friday. A really dire watch. But the one that stuck out to us was Jordan Henderson, who just made it tick. Kept things going. Was everywhere. Doesn't really get a lot of praise. So I went to work the next day, thought about this, and here we are. I've contributed a topic for the first time in a long time. So we're going to go to you first, Lewis. Give me someone, mate. Fire it out.
So I've had a think, and I had a couple of names, but the one that I've gone for is Idrissa Gana Gueye at Everton. And the reason for this is I just think over the last couple of seasons, he's been one of the most consistent performers, probably maybe alongside Abdoulaye Doucouré, who obviously is the part of this summer. And he's now in the twilight kind of era of his career, but I feel like he's still improving season on season, and I don't think he's showing any signs of slowing down. Last season, he won Player of the Season and Players Player of the Season, and I think he missed one game in the entirety of last season. And to be fair, he was one of their best performers, despite obviously the uncertainty and everything that went on for Everton last year, where Sean Dyche departed and then David Moyes came in. And I think what he does really well in terms of this kind of unsung hero and being integral to a team is that he's that engine in midfield who is consistently kind of pressing, consistently. I think he's got, I think it's overall over since he joined back at Everton since 2022, he's got the second highest most tackles in the Premier League, just behind Caicedo. So that kind of being in midfield and intercepting the play and obviously turning it over for Everton, I think that's been crucial under David Moyes, and he's become a real integral player. He started all 8 games this season for Everton so far, and it's just allowing them to be a bit more kind of offensive and having that more fluidity up front. Because obviously they've got Grealish, they've got Njai, Alcaraz, players like that who are more creative, and having him in the midfield, I do think he goes under the radar, and I do think he's integral to how they play in terms of being better going forward. And I think they are reaping the benefits of that so far this season with how they've started the season. Obviously, Grealish is having a great start, and I do think that that's basically down to how he's intercepting the play and how crucial he is in that midfield. So he's also signed a contract extension in the summer. So I think that just shows how important at 36 they desperately kind of want to keep him at the club. And that for me is why I've gone for him as an MVP. Sorry.
It's an interesting shout. I'd consider James Garner as well, the other Garner at Everton. I think he's also quite, and he can play anywhere as well. I mean, he's maybe not in goal, he might do a job, but I mean, in the midfield at left back, right back, he's kind of everywhere. I'd possibly put him up as a name.
To be fair, I thought about the midfield as a whole, and interestingly, with James Garner, he actually said when was doing a bit of research on Idrissa Gana Gueye, how much of an influence Idrissa Gana Gueye is, not just on the field but off the field. And I think it was after the Forest game last season, he said something about how impressed he was, and even David Moyes has said similar with his level at his age. So, obviously, I kind of see what you're saying with James Garner, but if James Garner's there appreciating Idrissa Gana Gueye, I think it shows as well just how important he's been to this Everton team recently.
I'll tell you, it must be a real slap in the face to hear as footballer. Yeah, you're good for your age. That's got to sting.
Yeah.
That's got to sting. All right, Charlie, let's hear yours, man.
So I was kind of thinking maybe Granit Xhaka, but I really don't think that's an unsung here. I think he gets a lot of praise, a lot of credit.
Just
Uh,
for the record, I will veto any Sunderland players. So please continue.
wow. Okay, well, I'll try and see if I can change that. But I've gone with Nordi Mukiele. I hope I've said that right.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Right, Josh, let's hear yours.
I've gone with Will Hughes at Palace.
I like it.
Obviously, similar to the Jordan Henderson shout, which obviously made this a debate topic. He does. I want to say a simple job. Charlie's fuming.
He's absolutely seething. I
Yeah,
like
Will
that
Hughes
he spent half an hour prepping this.
Yeah, so would you notes, Charlie? Come on.
Right.
But yeah, obviously everyone at Palace talks about Adam Wharton, how good he is. But Will Hughes, he's been there since what, 2018, something like that. Obviously he joined under Roy Hodgson, a very different midfielder needed for his for a Roy Hodgson side. But as I said a minute ago, it's a Jordan Henderson type play. He don't try anything outrageous. He gets the ball, simple pass, and he keeps possession quite well to keep Palace. So then your players like Mateta or last season Eze can be the creative type players and score goals. Even Munoz. But yeah, I feel like apart from Charlie's shout, our players are going to be quite similar of the older kind of midfielder. But yeah, as I said, Will he use it? It's one of them. He don't try anything silly. He passes to players who he probably knows are better than him creatively, like Eze's last season, Munoz now, and he just sweeps up a play, kind of like I've watched past a few times this season, and similar to obviously James Garner, kind of slots into maybe a right back when Munoz pushes on, or the left back when Mitchell pushes on. So what I'm not saying he could do a full 90 there, but
Yeah.
he's very good cover to allow the attacking players and for him to have numbers in attack. Obviously he does a job type thing of how some managers might describe him. He can do a job. So yeah, obviously Adam Wharton gets all the spotlight. Will Hughes does it. Probably does it week in, week out when Wharton's injured. Obviously Wharton's getting applauded for pulling out a 90-yard pass so much cheaper. But yeah,
I'm loving Daichi Kamada at Palace. What a boy. What a boy.
he's a good player to be there.
What a boy. I didn't bring him up, but you bringing up Adam Ward. Not Adam Ward. No.
Will Hughes.
Will Hughes, that's the one. They look the same.
Got him in the end.
Has made me think of Daichi. Charlie, you can say yours. Go on. I will veto it, but you look upset, so go on.
But like years and just not listen.
Yeah, I might do, honestly. I might mute you.
No, I went with Nordi Mukiele. I think Sunderland. I think they're the second best defensive, well, joint second best defensive team. We've conceded only 6 goals, and while they haven't scored a lot, I think Mukiele, who's been mixed up playing as a centre back and a full back, I think has done really, really well. Lincoln, I mean, he only came in from this season, came from Leverkusen. Whether or not you think maybe going to Sunderland was going to be a downgrade, I think a lot of people would have probably said yes, just because of they literally just scraped to get into the Prem through the playoffs. But the fact how he's kind of I think he's only had one bad game. I think he's consistently performed along with the likes of Granit Xhaka, for instance. And I think, especially in his last game when he was playing fullback, because he is more natural as a centre half. Attacking wise, he actually looked pretty decent. He did look rather good. He did score as well, but in terms of when he was going down that right hand side. I think not in terms of dribbling, but just making runs, he just seemed to look like he was already like a natural fullback. So I think him being an integral part to the team, along with having help of course, his former teammate from Leverkusen, Xhaka, I think has been a great link up for him as well. And I just think the way Sunderland have started off this season has been good. I know you'd hate to hear that, Ben, but it has been like seventh in the table after literally just managing to get promoted from the playoffs. I think is great. And in terms of like the long term, I mean, we're gonna have to wait until Sunderland play like the big six clubs to really see if they will stand a chance of finishing in the top 10, for instance. But I think the way it's going so far, especially for Mukiele, the way how he's defensively set up along with his teammates, I think is brilliant. And I think he just compared to other players, they've got a lot of credit through their team. Like again, I'm going to say Xhaka again. Wilson Isidore, not Wilson. I can't remember his first name, but Isidore is another player who's been like scoring a couple of goals for Sunderland. But I think Mukiele is, I think, one player who hasn't really, he hasn't really taken as much credit, I think, as people should be giving him.
I think he's a poor man's Luke Ayling. But 2 weeks in a row.
Is that
Luke,
impossible? Is that possible?
Hey, he's been class this season. He's
yeah.
been class. As soon as he's not have to
I'm
play
su-
at right
I'm
back.
surprised. I'm surprised we've not had like other names. I thought
Well,
there'd be a far wider range of names. I had a couple of few, but yeah, go on,
I've
Ben.
got a few. I've got a few. I'm going to chuck. I've got a main shout, but I'm going to chuck up at you first. Joao Palhinha at Spurs.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
Great baller. Great baller. Scored the last minute winner against Wolves. Got an assist for the winner against Leeds. He's done the most tackles in the league, and he just flies about and wins the ball. Makes that
yeah,
team.
but I'm not saying he's a bad player at all. But it's one he's obviously he was quite well known for how he plays at Fulham. Got the move to Bayern.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Didn't work out at Bayern. I mean, he's come to Tottenham at the top, so it's good playing Champions League. But everyone knows how good he is,
Okay, well, let me chuck another one at
and he
you.
gets plaudits.
Let me check another one at you. Mason Mount.
Nice shit.
what?
I think he's
No
good this
way.
season. I think Mason Mount's been class this season.
No way.
I think you haven't watched him. I think he's been.
I think there's a good player in there, but he's not
I think
expressed himself
this
enough at
season,
United.
when he's in there, they're a better team.
I was just thinking, I think I can maybe understand that because I think in terms of this season for United, he's done a lot better than previous seasons. I
It's
feel
not
like
hard.
you think no, but I genuinely feel that if he was given just like that bit more game time last season, maybe he could have shown more. And uh, uh, the way you compare him when he was at Chelsea, I think it's going to be hard to kind of come back from that. But I think he has. I think compared to previous years from United, I think this one he's done far better.
Well, he's doing a different role now, isn't he? Really, like he's there to run about and drop in and help out defensively, so Bruno can kind of flourish more. And you need someone who can drop in and help out when Bruno's in your double pivot. I just think
I
I
wouldn't.
think
I
they're better
wouldn't
together.
necessarily. I wouldn't necessarily say though with this category of like MVP and maybe unsung. I understand that he's trying to get back to a level where we have expectations of him in the past. And he's obviously improving and he's looking better at the moment. But I wouldn't say necessarily he goes under the radar in terms of, oh, he deserves. I
Well,
suppose this season on a short term basis, maybe. But I was thinking more like a Leandro Trossard, maybe, of someone who is in a team. No, and I know in terms of most valuable player, if you think of MVP, he's not in terms of how crucial is he to Arsenal and the rotation that they have. But in terms of maybe longevity of the consistency is brought, like he scored 10 goals in all competitions and scored some big goals for Arsenal last season when they needed him. And I think that on his day, if he's needed in that team, he is someone that maybe is overlooked with how important he can be in moments, in key moments for that team. I was also thinking is it JP Van Hecker at Brighton? I was thinking someone like that at Brighton of like that centre
well,
back who goes under the radar. Obviously, you're probably going to mention him as well.
that's my main shout. My
Yeah,
main shout is Van Hecker because I just think he's the dog's bollocks. I think he's unreal. He's got the most carries and progressive carries in the league, so he's clearly quite integral at getting them up the pitch. He's a solid passer. Someone like a Mark Gahey, great ball playing centre back. Van Hecker's slightly better than him in terms of passing accuracy. He's not great in the air, sure, but he's got 6'4" Lewis Dunk alongside him, so he doesn't need to be. He got the late equaliser against Wolves. He's joint third in the league for blocks. And of players to have played more than 600 minutes in the league this season, he's third for ground rules one percentage, only behind Gabriel and Van Dijk. So, and I don't think a lot of people are talking about him as
He also seems to man mark Haaland out of every single time we play Man City.
yeah,
He gives Haaland nothing every time we play each other.
he's got to get a big move in the summer. I feel like
Yeah.
he's going somewhere big.
Back to a Chelsea as well for 80 million quid.
Don't give me that. Go to a nice club.
Like who?
Middlesbrough. We'll have him. We'll have him. He's the Luke.
Hello. What a pity.
500 grand, we'll take him.
Would you say?
Klarna.
Would you say as well, like, because we've obviously had a segment before in terms of underrated, and we don't want to go into that category again. But I think someone like John McGinn, maybe he's got too much praise for being underrated. Would you agree? In terms of, I thought about him because I think he does go under the radar with how important he is to Villa. But I think a lot of people kind of acknowledge that he's maybe under the radar nowadays. So I think he's more well known for being that person that's not seen with like a lot of importance. But I do think he's a shout in terms of just what he does for that Villa team and maybe his work rate and that kind of player that we're looking at the profile. A lot of the players we've mentioned so far, especially the midfielders, it's more about that work rate and what they do off the ball and how they impact that team with their kind of that engine in that midfield. I think he's got to be someone that's considered as well.
Mason Mount. What a guy.
Nah, I can't see Mason Mount. Maybe it's the Chelsea bias. I
That's so
think
much better when he plays, though.
Yeah, but I
That's
just
hard,
think
though.
yeah, and
Shit.
I think it's to do with like
That's he's doing well.
I just think though that like he's doing okay, but okay shouldn't be where we're praising him, being like, oh yeah, you're doing well again.
But would
Don't
you say Will Hughes is looking a cut above Mason Mount this season?
No, but I think if you look at the profiles of the players, Mason Mount is someone where you'd think he'd be like you'd not disrespect like Will Hughes, but Will Hughes would easily be overlooked more and like someone that you wouldn't give as much accolade to.
But my point is, Mason Mount's been asked to do a different role now, where he drops in more and he helps out more defensively, and he's doing it well. That's my whole point.
I feel like people are maybe them. I just no, I can't see it. I can't see it.
It's just bias.
Will Hughes is
What about
clicked off a podcast. Cheers, guys.
what about Fabian Schär or someone like
Mason
that at
Mount's
Newcastle?
flight. So
What about Fabian Schär at Newcastle, where like he doesn't? He's obviously someone that's important for them, but doesn't always get a lot of accolade.
don't think he's played the last few though.
Yeah, true with Malik Chor, and obviously Botman's come back.
Well, that's a lot of names chucked out here. There's a lot of names. I think we've whittled that down well. I don't know if we want to kind of nominate one particular one.
I'm sticking with Idrissa.
I'm sticking with Idrissa.
Of course you are. You picked him.
Well,
Yeah, but obviously, no. Last week I conceded, and I think I said that Joe's. Well, I said someone else's was. I've done that in the past, but I think mine is the best shout. Is what I personally think this week.
well, I don't. I'm still vetoing Sunderland players. So sorry, Charlie, you're gonna have to pick someone else.
I'm sure about this one, yeah.
Just pick another one. Just pick another one named.
I think we should just go with Mason Mount being like the best.
Good man. Good man. So do I. I think that too. Josh?
Not Mason Mount. Sorry, lads.
Well, he's won by popular vote anyway. So
Yeah, I know. But I'm not
Mason
giving
Mount,
him my
the MVP of the
Right.
Premier League.
I do like Lewis's shout, to be fair.
You're only
2-2 now.
Mason Mount done win.
Yeah, it's
I thought
2-2
that
now.
there. Nah. Well, I've got the deciding vote, so I say Mason Mount.
Joe.
Well,
Correct.
Lost some
Shout out
followers.
Mason
We've lost
Mount.
some followers for this take.
But we've gained Mason Mount. He's following.
Yeah.
He has just subscribed. What a man. What a
We're
man.
getting more shit in my comments. Charlie's been told to retire again.
They're coming for me now. Well, we'll be back shortly for a quiz. Okay, it's time now for the quiz. Let's get cracking. Question one. Now, in a slight nod to a beloved Fallen Breakfast segment, we are going continental for the lineup this week.
Get in.
The lineup.
Because it's time for El Clasico on Sunday at the Bernabeu.
Oh, here we go.
So, I want you to cast your minds back to 2009.
Oh no.
We're all wee nippers and Lewis was about 50. And tell me as much of the Barcelona team from their record 6-2 away win that May as you can in 1 minute. So it's the 2009 Barcelona team in their 6-2 away win in May. Just chuck a few names at you that were on the bench as well that you won't be guessing. Martin Caceres, he was on the bench that day.
Oh,
Aidurga Johnson, what a guy. And the mighty Bojan. So, a couple of great players. A couple of great players.
Oh, what of a bloke called he had? Got cancer or something.
I think he's called Messi. Oh, wait, no, he's not. Never mind. Just added that on the podcast.
I
Whoops.
don't know. I can't get my timeline right.
It's 2009, Lewis.
Yeah, I know, but I can't get who's in the team for like the strikers and things.
Well,
Well, one big one.
I was
Yeah,
going to say.
one big one, but I'm on
Yeah.
about the other ones.
Okay.
Who was that number 10 who played up right wing?
He was Argentinian.
Was that too early or no?
I'm thinking this is
Colaccini.
way too early
It's
for what I'm thinking.
Colaccini.
Oh, I'm trying to remember the keeper that was in goal.
Oh, what a guy. What a keeper.
Um,
Come on, Charlie, that is the biggest clue you've ever heard, surely. You might as well have given it to you.
I know.
what when he says what a guy, Josh, I'm not gonna like. It don't really.
You're going to kick yourself.
Yeah,
You're going to kick yourself.
I'm
Mate.
you fully are.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm done.
Cool. Well, that's good. The other lads have got about 20 seconds.
All right, thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome, mate. That's all right. Happy to help.
He's not giving you an extra 20 seconds. That's just what's left.
That's roughly what a minute is.
Um,
Oh, would he have been there then? Oh, I'm going for it. I'm going for a rogue one.
I like to hear that. I when I was looking at this, I was thinking six are
Done.
pretty easy.
I'm done. I'm done.
If you get less than six, I'm disappointed in you.
Okay,
That's
I'm
where I'm
done.
at with it. Charlie?
yeah, I've got mine. I've not
I
got.
hope Charlie gets 5 after that goalkeeper comes in.
Yeah. If you get less than six, you've done badly. Any more, pretty solid. Charlie, we'll start with you.
Yeah, gone with Yaya Toure.
Okay.
Gone with Thierry Henry.
Okay.
I've gone with Lionel Messi.
Okay.
Carlos Puyol.
Yep.
Xavi.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Andres Iniesta would have been in that squad.
Okay.
I've got in goal Victor Valdez, but I'm going to be kicking myself. Dani Alves,
Yep.
and then I've also got Samuel Eto'o in there. But
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's yeah.
Is that?
Yeah,
I think you've mentioned 10 there. 10 there, no? Maybe you didn't.
That's all he had.
yeah.
Cool. All right. That's Charlie's down. Alrighty. We'll move on to Lewis Eady.
Right. I love how Charlie never does it in order. But anyway,
No,
Victor
that's
Valdez.
infuriating. Yep.
Yeah, Victor Valdez.
Yeah.
Dani Alves.
Yeah.
Gerard Piqué and Puyol.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Abidal.
Mm-hmm.
Busquets. I did go Torre and Iniesta.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went with a trio of Messi, Eto'o, and Henry.
Okay. And Josh.
I went Victor Valdez, Dani Alves,
Mm-hmm.
Puyol, Piqué,
Mhm.
Abidal,
Mm-hmm.
Busquets, Iniesta, Xavi,
Mhm.
Pedro, Messi, and David Villa.
Okay, it's very close. It's very close.
Yeah.
In that one is an 8, one is a 9, one is on 10. So
Oh, shit.
it's very close. It's all to play for as it stands. I will tell you the lineup.
No one's done bad then.
No, you've all done
Where's
well.
the change?
The lineup, it was Victor Valdez in goal.
Come on.
I did
That was
kit
the clue,
play.
Charlie. He did play for Middlesbrough.
The clue helped.
Middlesbrough legend.
It was similar kit to this and all. To be fair, all our kits are similar. It was Dani Alves at right back. It was a back two of Gerard Piqué and Carlos Puyol. So
I'll
nice.
tell you, that's brave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it might not be far off. Eric Abidal at left back. Then the midfield three was Yaya Toure, Iniesta, and Xavi. Busquets came off the bench actually.
Oh, okay.
And the front three was Lionel Messi, Thierry Henry, and Samuel Eto'o.
Yes.
Shit.
So it's Josh on 8 points, Charlie on 9, Lewis on 10. Great start, guys. Great start.
I think I've gone too early, I know, with a David Villa shout.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was thinking Ibra at one point.
2 years too early, I think.
Yeah, because I know he went to Atletico afterwards, didn't he? Or beforehand, or something like that.
This quiz, usually we've got someone taking a massive lead in the lineup section, but it is now all to play for.
Here we
Question
go.
2. Manchester City defender Joško Vardiol revealed this week that as a teenager, he very nearly gave up on his football career to pursue another sport. But what was that sport? Was it A, basketball, B, handball, C, mud wrestling, or D, futsal?
Mud wrestling.
Well, he
Thinking ice hockey.
might have been a fan of the Bake Up mud wrestling, you know.
Screw over wrestling, pal. Let's get it right.
Oh, close enough. Grow up. I don't pay attention to what goes on in Bake Up.
Right, even ITV News got down to
Well, I'm not on
report
TV
it,
news,
right?
am I?
Then what was the second one out of interest?
Handball.
Handball, right? Okay.
Basketball,
Yeah,
handball, mud wrestling, or futsal?
I'm done.
Have we all got an answer?
Yeah.
Cool. Josh, we'll go to you, mate.
I want with B.
Handball.
Yes.
Okay. Lewis.
I went basketball A.
Okay. Charlie.
So in the basketball.
It is basketball.
Yes.
The correct answer is basketball.
Righto.
Question 3. According to Opta, Bruno Fernandes, Cody Gakpo, Jack Grealish, Mohamed Salah, Mohamed Kudus, and Jeremy Doku are all players to have created 15 plus chances from open play this season.
Don't
Who
think
is
about
the other? Is it A, Anton Stack, B, Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, C, Sandro Tonali, or D, Sean Longstaff?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I'll shorten it down. Which of these players have created 15 plus chances from open play in the Premier League this season? Anton Stack, Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, Sandro Tonali, or Sean Longstaff?
I think I've seen this.
I'm kind of basing this off of
I think I've seen it.
goals, I think. Oh no, but
I'm done.
yeah, I've got mine.
Yeah, so.
Lewis?
No, I think I've seen it was Dewsbury Hall.
Okay. Josh?
Yeah, I've got the same.
Charlie?
Probably Sean Longstaff.
It's Sean Longstaff.
Oh my days! I
It is
thought I'd
Sean
seen it on an
Longstaff.
Everton thing.
And that's why you don't say you've seen something, Lewis, because you may consider yourself.
You should
Right.
be copying me, mate. You should be copying me.
Question 4. Which former Chelsea prospect scored in Pachuca's 2-1 home defeat to Tigres on Thursday? Was it A, Lucas Piazzon, B, Charlie Musonda, C, Kennedy, or D, Gail Kakuta?
Who's actually there? I think it's this guy.
Lewis didn't know half of them play for Chelsea.
Yeah, I did.
Probably didn't either, to be fair.
Love it. Love it. Who can forget Charlie Musonda?
Baller.
Yeah,
He had a brother.
career
He had a
went
brother as well.
Speaking of Charlie, you ready?
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
Give us your answer, mate.
I've gone with Piazzon or
Okay. Lewis?
I went with Kennedy because I feel like he's in that league.
Okay. Josh?
Yeah, it appears that time.
It's Kennedy.
Oh,
So going into the final question, it is really all to play for. We've got Josh on 9, Charlie on 11, Lewis on 12.
ah. So it's all to play for them too.
Well, you say that.
3-pointer.
Question 5. Tuesday saw 43 goals scored in just 9 Champions League games, a rate of 4.8 per game, making this the third highest scoring day in Champions League history. Just ahead of this was October the 1st, 1997, with 44 goals in 12 games. But how many were scored on the 29th of January 2025 to take the outright top spot? The closest answer wins, and spot on gets you 5 points.
Wait, sorry, repeat it, the main bit of it.
So, how many goals were scored on Champions League match day on the 29th of January 2025 to take the outright top spot for goals
Okay.
scored in a single day?
Okay.
how many goals was it from 97? Do you say? Sorry.
44. So, it's more than 44. We'll give you that.
Yeah, I'm
Someone
done.
get the Boxing Day scores up from 1963.
Leave it out. Where's that dog who plays for Rangers? Give me that slow-mo celebration. All of it. Everyone got an answer?
Yeah.
Right. Josh, you need the points, so we're going to start with you.
I want with 50.
Okay. Lewis?
49.
Charlie?
Oh, I've gone 54.
Well, I don't know what we do now because Charlie's got the point and now it's a draw. So
Oh, really?
I didn't have a tie-break question.
Quick, think of a question now.
What's my middle name?
Uh,
Do you know this?
Can we have a letter?
Starts with a Z.
Oh, I know it. Oh, it's
Zach.
No,
Zachary. The
Zachariah.
No, it's somewhat
No.
well odd.
Zendaya.
no,
Zabit.
no,
Zidane.
no.
Zinedine.
Well, it's a draw.
Yes, it all.
I give up. It's a draw. Charlie, give us some
What's your,
trivia.
what's your middle name?
Oh, it's Zephaniah.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
was easy.
Don't act like you know that.
Yeah, damn. What
Practical.
easy name
Name
that
that
was.
one.
Right, give us some trivia, Charlie. Come on.
Right, so speaking of the Champions League, you would have seen that. Well, I presume you would have seen the game between PSG and Leverkusen finish 7-2 PSG. There was two red cards in that game, and the referee in charge of that was Jesus Gil Manzano.
Oh yeah, I know it.
Sounds like a cheese.
Total career, he has given out 83 red cards,
Yeah.
but most notably is referee games in La Liga. So can you tell me, out of the 83 red cards he's given out, how many has he given out in La Liga?
Oh,
Ooh.
great.
Okay, okay.
Can I just tell you my middle name again?
I mean, yeah.
Where I'm going to pluck this number from here. So he's done a bit of Champions League, probably just done a lot of La Liga, maybe the odd international game.
Done a bit of Champions League. He's done a couple of games with Europa League and Conference League.
Oh, you could have told me that. Get hell.
The World
Oh,
Cup qualifiers, the Euros, and obviously the Euro qualifiers as well, and a Nations League. But that's just
It's 83 total, did you say?
83 total, yeah. And just how many is he given out in La Liga?
I've got a number.
So
There's no thought behind it,
no, neither.
other than
yeah,
I
I've got a
can see
number.
number. That
I've
was
got
I
a
can
number, I'm
see the
done.
number in front of me.
Right,
Yeah, I'm done.
right, Ben, we'll start off with you then. What number are you thinking?
on 36.
Oh my God.
Right, okay.
Lewis also gone 36.
No, I've done way higher.
Yes,
I've done 62.
Jesus.
So, Josh, what have you got?
I've done 56.
Right, God, you're all like really low, but the answer is
What?
71.
71?
Yeah,
Christ.
Yes, I
only
won.
like European and international games, he seems to very rarely actually give out red cards. So it was quite like a rare occasion that he gave out two in one game.
Is this that La Liga match fixing that Real Madrid are about?
Yeah.
Red cards.
Yeah, look at who we played, Charlie.
Wow. Wow, wow, we were.
Big referee.
Get a load of that. Well, that's actually the tiebreaker. So, Lewis, you win the quiz now.
Back to back weeks.
I'm taking the piss, Charlie. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's a draw.
Like I saying,
Always had a bad day. Sunderland veto.
Yeah,
Lost the quiz on the last moment.
he's having a bad one. He's having a bad one. He's wearing a whole shirt. So,
Yeah.
it's all
Someone
bad.
has to.
It's all bad. Well, great podcasting, guys. Great podcasting. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. Make sure to follow us on the socials. They will be in the bio. And yeah, we'll catch you all next week. Cheers. All the best.